Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back to the Sunday recap, my weekly vlog where I talk a little bit about my last week in games. As always, we'll start with EVE Online and I'm back to playing around an average amount of EVE Online. I had a really good time running exploration. In fact, one of the 4 out of 10 sites that I found dropped 193 million ISK in loot, 3 faction pieces. And they were pretty damn awesome. On top of that, I found several other ones that dropped really good loot as well, 90 million, 40 million, stuff like that. So I've definitely had a very good week when it comes to my exploration income. I also took the time to do a little bit of mining when my moon base exploded another chunk, which, if you mine for Arcanor or if you mine for the ores that yield the Tech 2 base materials, then you do have a decent amount of ISK per hour, so I can definitely believe it that Marquis Dragon is making a lot of ISK with his fleet of Orcas that he's been streaming with lately. So yeah, moon mining, definitely a very nice activity. I do think that it is better to do that with like a small corporation at least. I'm doing this solo and I'm letting other people take most of the ore, but if you want to get the fuel costs out of that, then you should definitely try to grab as much as possible yourself. But overall, yeah, definitely a pretty good week, back to an average amount of EVE Online, and I'm currently working on my skills for the Triglavian ship, so the frigate is practically done. Next up is going to be the cruiser, but I also want to get the advanced weapon skills so that I can use Tech 2 weapons right off the bat. So I have a little bit more training to go, but then I am really curious about the Triglavian cruiser and how that performs as an exploration ship. So once those skills are done, there will probably be some testing with that ship next. In between there, I am planning to grab a couple of Tech 1 ships. It's apparently been a request for some people that want more options as alpha clones to try and do the exploration that I'm doing. So that is something that I'll be looking into as well. But feeling pretty good about my time spent in EVE Online last week, especially with those awesome drops, and looking forward to more. The summer is ending, we're back in September, so hopefully activity will increase once again. Hopefully we'll see some more events popping up as well, and yeah, we'll have some more fun playing EVE Online. Next up, of course, we have the World of Warcraft. So that's still been a decent amount of World of Warcraft, but not as intense as the first couple of weeks after the expansion launched. So I'm definitely getting back into a more routine World of Warcraft experience with a heavy focus on the world quests. I personally enjoy doing the world quests, especially now with War Mode on. If you feel lucky and if you feel like going through them very quickly, you don't encounter too many people, then it can be a very fast experience, especially when the world quests are nicely grouped up in the regions. Working on the war campaigns, you also unlock more flight paths, giving you better options to try and finish the world quest quickly. But if you have a little bit more time, you roam around, encounter some alliance members or some members from the opposing faction. You can try to start some fights, try to help others in those fights, and that way it's definitely a lot of fun. There's also those world quests where you have a more difficult boss that would basically require a group to really be able to handle, and through the group finder it's very easy. All of those basically constantly have a raid going against them. So overall, now these world quests are very easy to finish, absolutely perfect content for a solo player, and I'm very much enjoying them. Next to that, I've also done a couple more mythic dungeons. 2 of them going very easily, but Shrine is still a pretty tricky one from time to time. So overall though, feeling pretty good. I think I'm at item level 345 thanks to the Heart of Azeroth. That's like at 367 or something like that by now. So I'm definitely ready for the patch that's coming next week, which should introduce the first wing of the raid and also a PvP season. So I'm not sure if I'll be raiding, but I do think that I'll try some battlegrounds, perhaps even some raided battlegrounds, and of course keeping up with my world quests, because getting exalted with all the factions will allow you to purchase 350 gear. I think it's 350, maybe there's some 355 pieces there as well. And of course, I think when you purchase it, there is a chance that you can Titan Forge it. I'm not exactly sure if that works from vendors as well. But yeah, working on that reputation is definitely a focus of mine. Everything is at Revered now, and with a couple of them I'm like almost halfway to Exalted, so I will do my best to keep that up, and that is my focus now. World quests, and then in the next patch probably some PvP. And then for my final extra game, when I needed to, you know, turn the brain off a little bit and just play to have a little bit of fun, it's been some more Overwatch, and I must say that I've been enjoying that game in quick play quite a lot. Rediscovering a lot of those heroes has been a lot of fun. Going on defense with Torbjorn is very nice if you find some nice sneaky little places to put up your turrets. Then we also have Roadhog. To my surprise, I'm doing really well with Roadhog, able to hook that annoying Tracer from time to time, to also try to grab the Mercy, you know, doing the Roadhog job of using the hook to really disrupt the competition, and that's been going surprisingly well. I really do feel like Roadhog is a hero that I enjoy a lot. Trying Bastion here and there, I don't think he's a purely defensive hero anymore. With the ability to now heal himself on the fly, you can try to position yourself in such a way to, for instance, help the payload go forward and things like that. So he's definitely one that I enjoy as well, but he has big drawbacks with the fact that if he transforms into turret mode, he's completely immobile. You do become a very important and very quick target for some of the snipers and things like that. So yeah, I've been enjoying my time in Overwatch absolutely. Couple of quick play games every 2 days or something like that is what I would describe my playtime as in Overwatch. And the new heroes, well, you know, I still need to get to know them, to feel more comfortable with them. At the moment it's definitely Soldier, Lucio, Roadhog, and then in defense, you know, go for some Torbjorn here and there. That is what I feel most comfortable in playing at the moment, and that's also what I'm mostly doing when I am playing some Overwatch, because I'm there to relax. I'm not there to try to get competitive or anything like that. And that's been my week in games, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.